have a lot of blessings, a lot of things to look forward to.
Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. And Aries, remember, energy is fluent and timeless, so when you find yourself here, that's when this message is meant to find you. As well as these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We are talking about energy, so it could be your energy, it could be somebody else's energy, and we both carry masculine and feminine energy. And Aries, we have 9 planets in retrograde at this time. We have a pending super blue moon. We have some big solar flares occurring, as well as the 888 portal is open. So Aries, we are just going to tune in and see what the heck all of this is bringing in for you. Aries, the overall energy, which is the card at the bottom of the deck, is the Magnolia Blossom. And this is card 29, which adds up to 11. And this is a reminder to persevere. They are a very tough and hardy flower, which is deceiving because of their delicacy. The road has been rough. You are tired. You want to quit and give up. But you don't see that you're almost at the end. Are you really going to give up after making it so far? And then we have White Lilies, card number 6. And this card is a symbol of pure love, innocence, soulmates. This is lasting love, unconditional love, an equal give and take. This card is also speaking of having these things with yourself. The most important person in the world is you. If you don't love yourself or take care of yourself, you're not much good to anyone else. It is also a time to allow yourself to heal from grief or loss so you can move on. Then you have card 15, the Devil Flower. And a 5 and a 1 adds up to another 6. So we have another 6 here. And where are you blocking your growth and evolution by succumbing to lower vibrational energies that are there to sabotage your journey? These include addictions, vices, bad habits, behaviors, limitations, or restrictions put on you voluntarily or involuntarily. Where is the devil showing up in your reality? Are you willing to acknowledge his presence and choose to get back on your path? And we have the Dandelion, card 17. This is an indication that it's time to make a wish. Plant a seed of intention. Your dreams are not in vain. Karmic law requires every human wish to be fulfilled. So follow what is true and dear to you, and in due time, your wish will be granted. It may not show up entirely how you expect, so release any attachment to the outcome and have faith. You will see it when you believe it. So definitely, Aries, there's something that you're needing to overcome here. Whether it's, again, just some sort of addiction, some sort of a bad habit, some sort of stinking thinking that you might have. There's just a need to almost surrender. Surrender, and you know, they say the only, the first step to recovery is admitting it. And shadow work is all about taking a look at your limitations, your thoughts of lack, your negative beliefs, your negative life patterns. It requires you to be willing to look at all of that stuff, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to make any changes. So Aries, we're going to get some clarifiers on these cards. And clarifying the white lily, which is the Lovers card in the tarot, you are getting the Lovers, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So again, this is like being trapped, but you're not really trapped. You can move forward. You can, but there's some sort of, again, some sort of thought or something, some way you're thinking. Your thinking is what's blocking you. Maybe you're focusing on something from the past. Maybe again, you don't know how to overcome or let go of an addiction, or there's just some sort of stuckness, but it has to do with a lack of emotional intelligence. You're letting, you know, you're letting your thoughts and your feelings guide you instead of getting control of them, being in your power, making the decisions. It could be a lack of confidence here. You know, again, you've been down a rough road. Maybe you don't have the proper coping skills. You know, whatever it is for you, there's something that is blocking your path forward. It could be possibly that you're, you know, choosing to listen to everybody else's opinions, and you're not really doing what you love, what is right for you, because the Lovers is about making a choice. The Lovers is making a choice, but it's also about doing what you love, being with the people that you love. But again, this comes with boundaries. This is like an unconditional love, and an unconditional love for yourself as well. So, you know, you could be feeling a lot of guilt or shame or something from the past, and trying to bury it in addictions or what have you. And Spirit is just here to say it is possible to turn this around. It is possible to get control of your situation and make things different. You have more power than you think, Aries. Yeah, there's a time to heal, a time to surrender. You know, sometimes when we're younger and we're going through our phases of life, there are a lot of lessons that we have to learn, a lot of struggles and difficulties. And again, the only thing we have to be aware of is that we don't set up camp there. You know, a lot of us, we adopt different addictions, whether it's drugs, alcohol, food, shopping, whatever it is, to numb the pain, to run away from it, to not face things. But eventually all of that stuff catches up to us, and it comes to a point where we just have to face what is. And this isn't about judging yourself. You know, there's no need for us to carry shame and guilt. There's really no such thing as right or wrong or good or bad. There's just experiences. There's no successes and failures. Everything is just an experience, and we put the label on it, and that's something that we can control, if that makes any sense. Yeah, your intuition is telling you that it's time to take action, and it's time to move on, and it's time to surrender as well. We have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. And the Chariot is about, again, surrendering to the universe, surrendering to your situation, going with the flow, quit fighting things. And the Queen of Cups is your intuition speaking to you. And then the Ace of Wands is about taking action. So there's a need to surrender, to just say, okay, this is what's happening. This is what's happened. What is the lesson here? How can I let go? How can I move on? How can I heal? What can I do to change the situation? So Aries, what is it that you need to let go of? What are you holding on to, or what are you allowing to hold you back? Is it a job? Is it a person? Is it just a way of thinking? Are you just kind of stuck in the past? We have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So definitely, sit down and write out what it is you would like your life to look like. What are your values? What is it that you would like your financial situation to look like? What is it that you would like your family to look like? What is it that you would like to see in your relationships? What is it that you would like to see, happening on a global level? Like, sit down and write out what your desires are, what it is that you would like. If the wheel was to turn and you could have the life of your dreams with no limitations, no holdbacks, what would that look like for you? What do you want the next chapter of your life to look like? What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to move past? Those are the kinds of questions that you, Spirit, would like you to be asking yourself at this time. And I had just before I shuffled and got those last three cards, this was the same card that was at the bottom of the deck. And this is the Knight of Cups. So this is offering a cup of love. And I'm feeling like it's time, Aries, to offer yourself a cup of love. I feel like maybe you've been focusing on other people, or, you've been doing too much for other people and not really thinking about and it's just time to think about yourself. What is it that you would love? What is it that you would love to do? What do you because something may not have worked out in the past, but there is, the opportunity to go somewhere new. Three of Wands is talking about, being prepared because something is coming in. Again, making a judgment call to leave behind something, leave behind the past, leave behind a person, a job, whatever it is for you. Again, these are general readings, Aries. The Hermit is, seeing the light, seeing the truth, possibly seeing where you're holding yourself back because you don't believe in whatever that is. You could be seeing that this job that you've been putting so much time and effort into is really not going to go anywhere. It's not fulfilling you. It's time to move on. Again, the possibilities are endless. So take it how it resonates for you. But I believe that, you have success ahead of you here, Aries. The Queen of Pentacles, again, nurturing your dreams, your goals. It's time to balance out the scales and start putting more energy into your life instead of worrying so much about everybody else's. So great message, Aries. I hope that helps you on your journey. Remember, this is huge energy going on right now, so don't beat yourself up. Don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself a little grace. Take some time out to really sit down and think about what it is that you want. Prioritize your life. So with that, Aries, I thank you so much for being here. If this resonates with you, hit that like and subscribe. If not, go check out some of your other signs. But until then, Aries, I will catch you next time.